Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Thursday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. It's that time of year. Got a lot of things going on in the college football world.
A lot going on.
Not a lot going on with Auburn. I mean, as far as
a lot going on. Yeah.
A lot, the transfer portal and all that. You new coach and all that. We've talked about that. I'm talking about like real college football on the field. Yeah. But nonetheless, we'll talk about the transfer portal today because that is the news. However, it's been a while since we've done a show, Judge Hay.
It has.
For one reason or another.
Well, like last Wednesday, which would have been my day to be on.
True.
I had a Christmas luncheon with an old boss of mine down in Opelika.
'Tis the season.
Mayor Gary Fuller. So we went down, had lunch with him, and did all that. So, you get these things.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad to be able to sit in today. Because I've got lots of opinions.
I was going to ask you.
I haven't been on since Golish was hired.
I was going to ask you, where do you want to start? I mean, is there something that you want to talk about?
I'll give you my quick summation of the Golish hiring.
Please.
Right? I think after the Summerall thing fell apart, I thought it was the best possible hire after that, right?
Okay.
It's no secret I'm a big fan of John Summerall, and I think Florida got a good one. And here's the interesting thing to me about both of those hires, Summerall to Florida and Golish to Auburn. I thought Golish and Summerall were, in terms of the G6 coaches that were out there, were cut above the rest of them. I put both of them on a little higher pedestal than the other G6 coaches. And it's funny, had Golish gone to Florida and Summerall to Auburn, I would have given both of them B+, which is, I don't know if there's any such thing as an A hire anymore, right? But I would have given both. As it is, I give them both a B- because I'm the last person in the world that still worries about fit, right? So nobody else seems to care, but I do. But I think they're both, and Golish fits this profile too. They're both grinders. They're both program builders. They want to build the program their way. And establish it their way. That's why I was never a fan of, we need to hire a guy that's going to keep this roster together. Why? The roster's had 5 straight losing seasons. Why are we so worried about keeping it together? Because we spent a lot of money on it? It didn't work, Right. So to me, I think Golish is a very good hire, and he gets to go in and do his thing.
Yep. And it'll be at Auburn and Florida play next year.
Yeah,
Week
first
3.
SEC game for both of them, right? So that'll be fun.
That'll be very fun. Let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, Milam, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
All right.
Man, I see so many people freaking out about the portal and all the guys that are entering the portal. And I want to say this. First of all, the portal don't open until January. Calm down. Second of all, a lot of the stuff you're seeing are content creators. They're just posting to get clicks and views. And third of all, guys, if the portal works both ways, we got guys going out, we'll have guys coming in. And I'll leave with this. If your team's been 5-6, 5-6, and 6-7, are you really losing anybody? I mean, yeah, sure, those guys had big stars by their names, but they ain't been winning. And to me, I don't see you losing anybody. You're cleaning a losing culture. You're trying to get rid of, I hate to use the word, but you're trying to get rid of the cancers and bring in a winning culture, guys. And I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks, Smiley.
Appreciate the phone call. War Eagle as always.
I don't know enough about any of these players that are leaving to consider them cancers. But look, it is about establishing a culture. DJ Lagway is transferring out of Florida, right? Mm-hmm. And the only thing, according to the story from the insiders at Florida, when Sumrall and the offensive coordinator met with him, DJ Lagway wasn't looking for like more money or anything like that, but he wanted to be QB1. He wanted to know that you guys are riding with me and I'm going to be the leader of the team in QB1. And they're like, no, we'll find out. We're going to find out what you're made of. You go out there and earn it.
All right.
And he didn't like that. So you get gone. And that's, sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes it's not I think everybody gets caught up that the portal is always about money. The truth is, position by position, the money difference isn't that great. Player to player, right? What one school's offering is going to be somewhat comparable to what another one's offering. Sometimes it's comfort with the staff. Sometimes a chance to be closer to home. Sometimes a player who maybe has shown that they are better than you thought they were might feel like they need to be paid more now, and so they want to see what they're worth in the open market.
How bizarre is that, though? I mean, think about it like 20 years ago. Well, I think 30 years ago. And we're talking about, we're old enough now, we can remember the 80s.
40 years ago, yeah.
Guys, I mean, demanding starting roles. I mean, that is so beyond the pale of, can you imagine going into Pat Dye's office and saying, Coach, I expect to be QB number one.
Right. No, I can't.
Mean, it's a completely different mentality of the players today that think that they can go into a coach's office and demand to be.
And look, if I'm going to be fair to a player like DJ Lagway, right? You've only got a couple of years left.
Yeah.
And so, if I'm not a fit for what you want to do, I need to be somewhere else because my opportunities are running out. Right. So, and I never thought Lagway was a good fit for what Buster Faulkner likes to do anyway. He's not a bad runner, but he's not a willing runner. Right. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it turns out that rumor was spot on.
The Buster Faulkner thing?
Yeah, to Auburn if it was on John
Sumrall would come here,
John Sumrall stuff. Now, I will say this. I agree with Milan to a point. Jay Crawford and today that announces Malik Blockton entering the portal.
Is he? Okay.
Those two guys, especially Blockton on the defensive line.
And Malcolm
I don't
Simmons, you hate to see Malcolm Simmons go.
I wish Malcolm the best. I think he could have been good at Auburn, but losing him, wide receivers, you can bring another guy in. Defensive lineman, good defensive lineman in the SEC.
And lockdown corners.
And lockdown corners. That's a different story.
Those are tough.
Those two guys, that's the first time. Now, you're right. But to be perfectly honest, whoever enters the portal enters the portal. If Auburn loses 30 guys, we're going to bring in 30 more to replace them. Will they be comparable? I don't know. We'll find out. Will they be coached up better? That's a bigger question.
Plan, right?
That's the plan. It seems that way.
But look, and I keep going back to this. I know I've probably said this 100 times. Coaching changes are hard.
Yes.
And
and it is, the portal does not open until January 2nd, just like Milan said. And it's nothing of this is official. Right. This is just intent at this point.
And even then, you can enter the portal, and some people withdraw from the portal.
True. Rarely, but it happens.
Rarely, but it could happen. But if you're a coach though, and you got a player that enters the portal, I can't wait for you to find yourself. Okay, I've got to go out and replace you.
Yeah.
So that would be the way I would look at it. And then, like I said, coaching changes are just hard. You're going to have roster turnover. There's a lot of Alabama fans out there crucifying their head coach right now who don't want to look at it as he went 9-3 in his first year and 10-2 in his second, made the SEC championship game. That's the the hard truth of this.
Yeah.
And if you'll
That would
recall,
be the blueprint.
Nick Saban's final season, they had 9 players drafted and 28 left in the portal. So nearly 40 players, almost half your roster turned over.
Right.
So, this whole thing, well, he should have just ripped off 2 straight national titles is a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Alabama fans are a little nuts.
Hey,
let's be honest.
look, there's about 50% of the fan base that can be a little nuts.
Yeah.
I agree.
Xavier Atkins does come out and say he's coming back. That's a big piece.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was huge last year on that defense. So him coming back and saying that, but the whole let's hire DJ Durkin so he can keep the roster together. Maybe that wasn't really maybe that wasn't a thing. I don't know.
It's just not it's not a strategy,
Yes.
right? It's like I said, it'd be different if you were, your last 3 years were 9-3, 10-2, 10-2, and hey, we got to do everything we can to keep this roster together.
Yeah.
I get it. When you're coming off of 5-7, we got to do everything to keep a 5-7 roster together. So, but in the wide receivers, look, when it comes to like Malcolm and Thompson, you and I talked about this. You don't really, having 4 big-time recruit, high-value wide receivers is just not a thing. You have 1 or 2 of them, and then you fill in with guys that you hope develop into that.
Yeah.
But you just asset allocation, man. You just can't. If they go get me 4 offensive linemen instead.
True. Yeah. All right, we're up against our first break here on the Auburn Blitz, but don't go anywhere. We're just getting things started. Love to hear from you. 256-234-6221. More to come right after these messages.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Is here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. I always like to remind you about our great sponsors here on the Auburn Blitz. Sensa Green Heating, Cooling, and Insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensa Green, the carrier dealer in this area, 334-487-3555. And J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential, for all your needs. 334-531-0199. That is J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and Sensa Green. JJ, talking about the transfer portal. This is what we talk about, seem ad nauseum this time of year. But look, this just goes to show you that you can throw out the rankings. Look, nobody knows really what you're going to get. Auburn had the number 8 ranked transfer portal class last season. Mm-hmm. Agree or disagree from our friends from Auburn Undercover? Jackson Arnold gave him a D.
Yeah, that's
about right. Ashton Daniels, B. Considering he only played 2 games.
I might give it a C
C
just on the limited amount we got to see him. But but in terms of his play, it was probably a B. But just in terms of the impact, I'd give it a C.
Yeah. Darrell Robinson, C.
C.
Eric Singleton, B.
I would agree with that.
Horatio Fields, B minus. Only played half a season.
Yeah, I don't know. That may be a little
Let's see, yeah. Preston Howard, D minus.
Yeah.
Xavier Chaplin, D.
I would give I give Xavier Chaplin a little bit better than that, like maybe a C minus.
Okay. Mason Murphy, C.
Yeah.
Dallas Walker, defensive tackle, B.
Okay.
You don't even know. Jay Hardy, C+.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
Okay.
James Ash, D+.
I don't know who that is either.
Chris Murray, B.
Don't know who that is.
He was a decent edge rusher.
Okay.
B. Xavier Atkins, A+.
Yeah.
Caleb Wheatland, linebacker, never played, D. Rayshawn Pleasant ran a kickoff back for a touchdown against Baylor.
Yeah.
A minus they give him.
Seems
a little high.
Yeah.
Rayon Strader, C minus. You don't know who that is?
I do. He's a defensive back. He's transferring out.
He is.
I thought he would have been a nice depth piece to keep, but
Yeah. Tay Seymour.
don't know who that is.
No, he never played. D+. Jacoby Matthews, never played. D+. Connor Gibbs, the kickoff, C.
Okay.
And Hudson Cock, the C+, the punter, C+.
Yeah. I'm with
Does that sound like the number 8 transfer class in the country to you?
Does not. But look, it's so much of that. And I think I look at recruiting rankings the same way in the high school recruiting classes. You get a lot of classes sometimes, and they're like, man, they got a top 3 class. But they've got like 34 guys in the class.
Right.
So, you got all of these guys, and so it pushes your class all the way up, where then you've got a team that's a couple of spots below them, maybe ranked 5th or 6th. They've only got 20 guys coming in because they don't have as many available spots. But they're more highly rated per player. That's what sometimes it's the size of it skews, I think, the ratings on there.
But individual guys you bring in, your needs dictate quite a bit of this. All of this is depending on the guys that you bring in. But you never know. We all talked ourselves into believing, we on this side of the aisle, talked ourselves into believing, hey, Jackson Arnold, it was all that was the offensive line at Oklahoma.
I'd like to say I didn't.
It was lost his OC, yada, yada, yada. You got to look back and say, will it work? If it didn't work at Oklahoma, will it work at Auburn? Well, it might. You got different offensive line. You got a different offensive coordinator.
But there's
different coaches.
Problem, though. Here's my problem. If I'm in the portal looking for a quarterback,
yep,
and I don't care what level I'm getting him from, it could be Ferris State, right? I want to see some good tape on that quarterback. I don't want to hear what he was in high school. He's been playing college ball. I'd like to see some good tape. There was no good tape on Jackson Arnold. It was all bad. So the whole theory of the case on Jackson Arnold was, he was good in high school.
That's right, yeah.
No, go find me a kid playing at Montana State who threw for 3,200 yards and 30 touchdowns. That's who I'd rather have that.
Well, what's the difference in a guy playing in high school and a guy playing at Ferris State?
At least it's against, even Ferris State is going to beat a high school team. So, but I think to me, I want somebody who's at least proven at some college level that they can put good things on tape and be productive.
Now, I bring this up because South Florida got a lot of guys that Auburn might be interested in. South Florida, and now, if you're an Auburn fan, you go, do we want a lot of guys from South Florida?
Yes. One, because it'll help the coaching transition. Golish and his crew already know these guys.
Yeah.
So yes, you want
Byron Brown.
All right, there's a question to me,
one.
And I'll pose this to you and to everybody watching.
Okay.
If Byron Brown comes, he's coming to start. He's not coming to back up Deuce Knight.
This is true.
He's not, or he'll go somewhere else. He'll go to Tennessee, right?
Right.
Byron Brown's going to start somewhere. He's got 1 year of eligibility left. So if he comes to Auburn, one would presume he's coming with the expectation that he's going to be the starter at Auburn.
That means Ashton Daniels is out the door.
And I
guarantee.
wouldn't blame Ashton Daniels for that.
And he should. And he should.
Yeah. Maybe they trade. Maybe Ashton goes down to South Florida. But so how does that affect a Deuce Knight? Is Deuce Knight ready to sit for one more year?
All right.
That's
To
an excellent
Mylan's
question.
point, is that a bad thing?
Well, I think it's just, I don't know if it's good or bad. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you have to go to Deuce Knight and go, hey, I'm bringing in my quarterback from South Florida. I want you to learn behind him for a year and then take over after that if you earn it. And then if he rejects that, so be it. You know.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, you care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, you care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Be with you for about 30 more minutes in today's show. We were talking about the transfer portal, obviously, and talking about Byron Brown coming to Auburn. And I said, you never quite know what you're going to get. You don't know if it's going to translate. Don't know if the fit is going to be right for you, JJ.
In this case, you do. Like Byron Brown's already played in this offense for this coach.
True.
You know he can run this offense.
True. But you look at guys, and Justin you look at guys like Diego Pavia, look at guys like Mendoza, that go from one place to another and completely, transform Vanderbilt into a 10-2 team.
The kid at Arizona State, where does he wind up? And because he's got the capability to do that too.
All right. So some guys that you keep an eye on that might be fits at Auburn, or might be guys that Golish wants to bring in to Auburn. Obviously, Byron Brown, that's the one, the headliner. 6'3", 232 pounds. Mm-hmm. Threw for 3,000 yards, ran for a little over 1,000 yards. So that's
42 total touchdowns.
That's big time.
Yeah.
And that obviously he fits his offense. But you got all of a sudden the running back room at Auburn is a little iffy. We didn't really talk about it, because there was so much else going on. But Justin Jones was the backup in the Iron Bowl. Huh. Where did Omar Madison go? I mean, but that was kind of odd. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means something or if it means nothing. But what about Jeremiah Cobb? Does he enter the portal? If you bring him back, that's your number one guy, obviously.
Yep.
But there's a Nakia Davenport from junior running back. He will be a junior. He was a sophomore this past year. 91 rushes, 603 yards, 7 touchdowns. 6 foot, 216 pounds, so he's a big kid. But out of Roswell, Georgia. So that's a guy to keep an eye on. The 2 wide receivers that Auburn would probably be very interested in. Keyshawn Singleton, 6'3", 215 out of No Cross, Georgia. He had 877 yards and 8 touchdowns. Jeremiah Koger, he's just going to be a sophomore. Singleton's a 1-year guy. Koger would be a sophomore. He was just a freshman, 6'3", 209. He was out of St. Francis, out of Baltimore, which is the same place we got Woodby and Bryce Diaz and Darian Smith. So there's a pipeline there, and that might fit in, and that might be a good fit. 529 yards and 7 touchdowns. So both these guys were very productive. If that wide receiver room start, and it already you're missing Perry Thompson, Malcolm Simmons, well, presumably Malcolm Simmons, Perry Thompson, and Horatio Fields. So that definitely might be a huge acquisition there. Tight end. That's a place that Auburn really struggled this past year.
And has struggled for a number of years.
Has struggled for a while. Wyatt Sullivan, 6'4", 245. He only had 177 yards, though, and 2 touchdowns. I say 17 receptions. He will be a senior, so he's a 1-year guy. I don't know if that – I mean, I think there's also thousands of guys that are going to enter the portal.
Yeah.
So, how many of these guys do you spin through your Rolodex and say, okay, can we get somebody better? Is there somebody better out there that what would be more
that's what you have your evaluators
bigger
for.
impact.
That's what you have. You have people on watching the portal, checking the film, seeing, who's out there.
Now, offensive line, definitely a place that Auburn is going to have to go with several of the guys. DeAndre Carter, Favor Edwin, and Seth Wilfred, guys that never played, only in backup roles.
2 of them are redshirt freshmen, so.
Yeah. And so, you don't really know that. But you got 2 guys, graduate students, that have already graduated, Cole Best and Connor McLaughlin. You got a tackle and a center depends on what Connor Lew does. Does Connor Lew, he's coming off an ACL. Does he go pro, or does he enter his name into the draft?
And can either one of them play guard?
Good.
I don't think Connor Lew is a guard. I don't think he's big enough.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. But I think Cole Best is 6'4", 315.
Yeah. Out of Florida, 12 starts last year. And then Connor McLaughlin, 6'7", 304. That's pretty much what you want. You might want a little heavier in the SEC.
If I'm Golich, I want both of those guys.
Yeah. That would be huge, I think, for sure. Edge, Ira Singleton, 42 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and an interception. Out of Lilburn, Georgia, 6'5", 240. That'd be a nice piece to have. You never turn down good defensive linemen.
No.
That's something that you always cornerback Jonas DeLuca, or no, DeClona. 6'5", 190. 33 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, an interception, 4 pass breakups. I don't know. I mean, who knows? The secondary right now, you lose Jay Crawford, but that was Auburn's got a lot of really nice pieces, young pieces in the secondary, so that may be one of the least places that you need. But just some guys from South Florida, names to be aware of when January 2nd rolls around. Does Auburn want them? Do they not? I don't know. We'll see. Some bowl games and some playoff games we'll talk about when we come back.
We have to talk about the Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
You know all about the 12 Days of Christmas, but what about the 12 Days of Dixie? We're giving away 12 of this year's hottest holiday gifts. Just go to facebook.com/Dixie Electric Plumbing Air and comment on the daily prize post using the hashtag 12 Days of Dixie, and you're automatically entered to win. The winner's name is posted on Facebook the following day with the opportunity to enter daily. The 12 Days of Dixie is going on right now.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com.
Nothing better on Christmas Eve than a big old juicy steak.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Been doing that for years. That's a tradition in our family. Steaks on Christmas Eve.
We started doing, I have this killer recipe for shrimp and grits. We started doing that a couple of years ago.
Really? Nice. You do the cooking?
I do.
All right. I have to. I've never been invited to that. Shrimp and grits. Okay. Predictions here. The Xbox. Have you watched a bowl game yet this year?
Yeah, I watched Troy and Jack State.
That was actually an entertaining game.
It was. Yeah. I'm a Trojan, class of '93.
Let's go. The one last night was fun. I thought. How about Delaware? They've been in the FBS for about 5 minutes, already got them a bowl win.
Yeah,
the Blue Hens.
I could not get myself interested enough to turn the TV on that one.
That one was actually pretty fun to watch. Because they look like Michigan. They got Michigan uniforms. They got to do something about that. It's a little bit different color, but it's the same helmet. Xbox, you got Missouri State and Arkansas State. Arkansas State's a 1.5-point favorite. Nobody, and I mean nobody, not even the parents care about this game.
Yeah.
Nobody. All right, Myrtle. Now, I'd love to be in Myrtle Beach. Kennesaw State and Western Michigan, again, I don't know anybody that's going to watch this game. Probably, I say that. It comes on at 10 in the morning.
I mean, there'll be
what else are you going to do at 10 in the morning?
There'll be people watching it, but it will be people who have money on it.
That's true.
Yeah.
What are you going to do at 10 in the morning on Friday? Maybe everybody's off work.
Yeah, I'll be here working.
No, there you go. All right, you got the Gasparilla Bowl. This is the one you wanted to talk about. Memphis and NC State.
Getting tired.
The Wolfpack 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So Memphis no coach.
Yeah.
So, all right, Saturday we've got the playoff games. It starts with Miami at Texas. Well, we'll talk about the last one on Friday night, but Miami and Texas A&M. A&M's a 3.5-point favorite. This is at 11 o'clock in the morning. What do you think?
I want to like A&M in this game. I want to be the SEC homer and like A&M.
Okay.
I just got a sneaky feeling that, the A&M we saw against Texas is closer to the real A&M.
Ooh, that wouldn't be good.
Because they played there were what, 6 coaching changes in the SEC? 4 coaches fired, right? And I think Texas A&M played all of them, if I'm not mistaken.
That might be wrong.
So they did not have an actual gauntlet of an SEC schedule.
Oh, they had the easiest road.
Yeah,
that's
so
for sure.
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking Miami's prime for an upset here.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go with A&M at home. I don't know, something about. I think they got refocused. We'll see. All right, Tulane at Ole Miss. Now look, Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin. That's a thing. That's matters.
Charlie Weiss is bad calling plays though.
Okay.
And they've had enough time now. Golding has to get them back in the routine of game prep.
Does Ole Miss have this attitude of rallying? It's the world against us. That nobody believes us.
Yeah,
Coach Kiffin left
either
us.
That or do half the players have one foot in Baton Rouge already?
Right.
That's the question. I think it'll be closer than the last one was. I think the last one was 45-10.
Yeah, it was not close.
I think it'll be closer than that. Wouldn't surprise me if you get to halftime and Memphis is in the game or maybe even leading by a field goal. But I don't think they can stay with Ole Miss for a full game. They'll lose by 14-20.
Yeah, I would imagine. James Madison traveling out to Eugene to take on Oregon. 21. Look, James Madison,
21 gets covered.
Not a terrible team.
21 gets covered by halftime.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oregon is notoriously bad in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's James Madison.
But 21 by the half.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm texting you if it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, okay. I'll be watching.
All right.
Actually, I might not if there's a good NFL game on.
That's true too. Alabama is a 1.5-point favorite at Oklahoma. I want you to think about this now. Give me get your thoughts together, and when we come back, you give us your keys to the game and a prediction for Alabama at Oklahoma. Round 2. We'll be back with more. One final segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old.
And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Thursday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. All right, Alabama at Oklahoma, round 2. What you got?
Well, it's one of those things like that last game against Oklahoma. Alabama outgained them by nearly 200 yards.
Yep.
Almost doubled them up in first downs. Dominated time of possession. You just look at the stat line and you go, oh, okay, it's probably like a 24-10 or 27-13 Alabama win. But pick six, fumble punt return, strip sack fumble, and allowed a long punt return. Oklahoma's offense scored 3 field goals and a touchdown in that game, and every one of those scoring drives started on the Alabama 40 or better. If you cut out the mistakes, you win the game. You just play like you did last time. It's also the healthiest that Alabama's been since the Oklahoma game is now. Cuevas is apparently going to go. Don't know if he's 100%, but he's going to go. Jam Miller, not even on the injury report. Newberry, the left guard's back. Going to be without LT Overton. That's a big loss. But
how much did you give the change of venue?
Some.
Okay.
I think for Oklahoma hasn't shown the ability to drive the ball at all. So they're gonna be looking to hit a big play, right? Mateer's going to be looking to hit a couple of deep shots or bust a big run, or something like that. Oklahoma's not a team that's going to do a 10-play, 75-yard drive. That's just not who they are. And so if you're Alabama, your defense is playing really well right now. I would say, limit Oklahoma's offense. Don't turn the ball over. Maybe you're a little bit more conservative in how you approach the game. And keep this thing low scoring and see if you can't get out of there with like a 17-10 or a 20-10 kind of win.
Okay. That what you like?
That's kind of
17-10.
I'm leaning towards more of a like 23-16, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But that being said, I mean, Alabama goes out there and lays an egg, and they get beat 24-0, and who knows?
They said it on Sports Center last night. Alabama has not lost to the same team in the same season since 1893.
Oh wow! Was it like Sawani?
It was something. Yeah, it was something weird. So a stat line you would look.
I think.
Of course, how many times do you play the same team?
Yeah. I mean, this is DeBoer's third matchup with Venables. You've got plenty of film on how he's going to attack you now from that first game.
Yeah.
So you should be able to make some adjustments and be ready to have more offense in this game.
All right, on this day, let's close this thing out right. 1932, the NFL championship, the Bears beat the Portsmouth Spartans. Whatever happened to this?
I still got my Portsmouth hat and gear.
Whatever happened to the Portsmouth Spartans? But 1949 NFL championship, the Eagles beat the Rams 14-0. Played in a driving rainstorm, and it was just a mud pit. Now, that brings up an interesting – that's what I'm –
1949, these guys weren't wearing face masks.
Let me ask you this. Are we better off now, or is there something about playing outdoors in the elements or indoors in a dome? For a Super Bowl type situation.
Playing
I'm not talking
indoors in a dome.
Think so?
I prefer let's see them actually be able to execute football.
But you have highlight plays, of course, but there's just something about the frozen tundra and playing on the
to me, it's hard for me to get a good gauge of how good a football team you have if people are slipping on ice and can't
snowstorm.
It's just I'd rather, if it's going to be for a championship, give it to me in a dome. Let the elements be equal, and let's just see who can go out there and execute.
That's. I think everybody would probably agree with that. All right, happy birthday today, Ty Cobb, the great Ty Cobb, the Georgia Peach. Himself.
Apparently, not the nicest guy in the world.
And then brings up another one. Can we confirm that? No. I mean, that's just what people say.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look like the nicest guy. Betty Grable.
Yeah.
Betty Grable. One of the first pinup girls.
Sure.
It ended up. I guess she would be like the old-fashioned Kim Kardashian. Or Madonna. That's good one. All right, Moose Skowron, first baseman for the Yankees.
Okay.
For a long time, many years. Keith Richards.
Yeah.
82 years old.
You've seen the Pirates. What is it? Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp based Captain Jack on Keith Richards.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And Keith Richards ended up playing his father in the movie.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg, born on this day.
He's got a new movie coming out next summer.
About UFOs.
Called Disclosure Day. I watched the teaser on it. Have you watched the teaser?
I have not.
Oh, it looks great.
Oh, really?
Looks like it's going to be really good.
1946. Ray Liotta, born on this day.
Interesting story. When my wife and I first met, she went home and told her sister that I looked like Ray Liotta.
How about that?
Yeah.
I can see that. Ray Liotta died in 2022.
I guess I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I didn't. But it's great. I mean, of course, Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Man, among many others.
8 Men Out?
Yeah.
Right, was he in?
No.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams. Ron White. They call him Tater Salad.
Tater Salad.
Charles Oakley, Big O.
Great player.
Great Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson, very funny guy. Tracy Bird.
Yeah.
Watermelon Crawl, among many others.
10 rounds with Jose Cuervo.
Yeah. Trish Stratus, wrestler. Katie Holmes.
Lovely.
Christina Aguilera.
Also lovely.
Very lovely. Great pipes, too.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, how
for
about
2023.
Has been shut down for this season. But,
Yeah,
you know.
unfortunately. All right, just going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for being with us. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. He's JJ. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.